Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back. This video is going to be a little bit different, and we are going to introduce today a new video format that is going to carry us all the way until the summer. It is called Quick Hits. Essentially, what I'm going to do from now until the summer is I'm going to catch everyone up on this last week of the news on Monday or Tuesday. I'm going to make a compilation of my reaction to the news and other current events, and then throughout the week, I will post the videos individually. So in other words, you'll have 7 videos and I'll post all the videos in a compilation at the beginning of the week. Just to remind everyone who I am, my name is Joshua. I am a columnist. I don't call myself a journalist. Reason being is I want to be fair to the people who watch me. I am conservative, I'm right-leaning. I'll try to be fair to my side because I don't want my side getting away with anything either, but don't come and listen to me for a fair take of the news. I am going to give you the right-leaning perspective. If you are looking for a more unbiased look at the news, I suggest everyone head over to Tangle. Isaac Saul is an independent journalist. He doesn't sponsor us or anything, but he is a fantastic journalist. He sends out a daily newsletter. It's totally free. Just talks about the news. I get a lot of my news from him because he gives a pretty fair take and acknowledges his biases as well. But anyway, remember, as always, we are sponsored by Prime IV. Big thanks to them. Please like, subscribe, and add any comments if you disagree with my or agree with my commentary. Let's get to this week's Quick Hits.
I believe that they were trying to gain information on how to defeat the command and control of our nuclear weapon systems and our missile defense systems. That's a crisis. That certainly should have had an urgency to the president and not just wait until this gets to the Atlantic to take it down.
Representative Mike Turner is absolutely right. We literally had China floating over our country, and Joe Biden did nothing about it until it went over the ocean so that he could protect the balloon. I don't know which country Joe Biden is on the side of, but we need to take urgency when a foreign enemy, especially like China, is flying over our nuclear warheads to gain intel. Last Thursday, Donald Trump announced that he has a plan to clean up our schools and make sure that teachers are not thrusting their gender ideology on our children. What he says is fantastic. Take a look.
We're not going to allow anybody to hurt our children. Joe Biden has given these lunatics unchecked power. I will have them fired and escorted from the building.
We are a diverse group who represent Hispanics who have Hispanic origins. And let's be very clear, the Hispanics in this country are concerned with the same issues and are affected by the same issues that every other person in our country is concerned about.
Mario Diaz-Balart cannot be more correct. Hispanics are moving towards the right. They are a force to be reckoned with, but just not in the way Democrats want. Their ideologies, their values align way more with the conservative side than with the liberal side. And I, for one, am very excited to see how the Republican Party is going to rebound with the Hispanic vote.
I want to ask you, John, you've covered presidential races.
You're going to ask me now.
Yeah, I'm asking you. Do you see Joe Biden on Air Force One doing 7-8 campaign stops a day at 82 years old?
I'm not a Chris Christie fan, but he's absolutely right. Biden does not have the mental or physical capabilities to run a normal campaign. And honestly, and I truly mean this, I feel sorry for him. I thought he honestly was out for the count after the midterms. I thought he was totally fine. Before the midterms. After the midterms, it went pretty well for the Democrats. I think the Democrats are going to stick with Joe Biden, and he's senile and he's not going to win. And that's the unfortunate truth. If Donald Trump runs against him, he's got a shot. But Nikki Haley, DeSantis, they will wipe the floor with him.
Democratic voters, only 31% in our poll want Biden to run again. 58% want someone else. Now look at.
I'm not surprised that Democrats feel this way. I know Republicans, the approval rate for Joe Biden is absolutely 0% because how could anyone logically actually support Joe Biden when you've got 10% inflation, gas prices are rising every week. The jobs that are coming back are simply from everything we lost because of him during COVID, and our foreign policy is in absolute shambles. He loves it when Chinese balloons go over our whole country and look at our nuclear arsenal.
I rise today, Mr. Speaker, to support the simple yet necessary resolution to denounce the inevitable corruption of socialism and the suffering and destruction it has brought upon hundreds of millions of people throughout the world since its inception.
Finally, to some good news this week. Congress this week passed an anti-socialism resolution bill that essentially denounced socialism in all of its forms in the United States, talking about how it is absolutely contrary to the founding fathers and the founding principles of this great country. I am thrilled about this.
Majority of people think, and many economists too, it's still going to happen.
Let's talk about perception in a second, because you're right, it's critically important. But first, let's just talk about some facts. A 3.4% unemployment rate, the lowest unemployment rate since May of 1969, when I think I was 13 years old.
It is the same old story with this administration. We talk about the economy, we talk about gas prices, we talk about inflation, and all they can talk about is how people are in jobs. They're not talking about how the consumer can't buy anything. They can't go get gas at the pump. That's what people care about. They don't care about your rebound numbers from COVID. This administration is completely out of touch. They need to turn away from socialistic policies and go back to a free market or a mixed market at the very least, so we can rebound our economy. Thanks for watching, guys. Remember, if you have any opinions that disagree, or you have a strong opinion that agrees with me, please feel free to leave a comment below. I will respond. And remember to like and subscribe. See you later.